Hey everyone!
I was just chilling this weekend when suddenly two meteors dropped. The first trailer for Superman and Lois's final season, launching in October, has been released. That amazing series, the best Superman show on television, and it came out, it leaked, right? Actually, it's a meteoric spoiler, the final fight between Superman and Apocalypse. The scene is complete. So, two warnings. First, I'll take a sip of my coffee while you comment if you're up to date with this fantastic series. And number two, if you like spoilers, if you're curious and want to see this fight, then stick around for the video. We'll watch it directly and analyze it in the second half. If you're afraid of spoilers, then unfortunately you'll have to leave the video, but I think it'll be worth it. All right, I'll take a sip of my coffee while you do all that, and then we'll analyze this trailer.
Let's go!
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Not before me.
Well, is he okay?
I feel so bad for John and Jordan. Their dad just died.
This is the new reality we're facing. The world's without us protector.
Just trying to track that thing. What are you hiding? You're gonna have to trust me. You can't fight it. This is how we save Dad.
Superman is dead. Can we please just enjoy the moment?
I can handle him.
You're not ready yet. You are not your father.
Next time you come at me, you better be ready to kill me.
You weren't trying to save Dad. You were trying to be a hero. My dad is dead!
He always comes back. Not this time.
Guys, how exciting! My hype is back in full force. Comment below what you thought. Let's go straight to Superman's fight against Apocalypse now, and then we'll do the analysis here, make our observations. There's a lot to cover, okay? So stick with me until the end. Let's get to it now. 3, 2, 1, go, Superman.
The effects are pretty good, huh? Even for a TV series, right? Superman's best fight here.
At least Matan.
Let's see.
Snyder versus Darkseid, huh? I can't believe Warner released this. That's a major spoiler. Jeez, what weather we're having, huh? Come on, let's get to it. Did he really die? Of course not, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have a show, would we? And look at that, October 17th. Let's quickly go back to the trailer, because there's no analysis there, is there? The only analysis we need is whether this is the beginning. I believe it is the beginning. You know why? Because the end of last season finished with them, didn't it? With the punch, right? They were about to throw the first punch, and then it ended, didn't it? And this scene must mean it's right at the beginning on Earth. They think Superman died, don't they? Let's quickly go to the trailer here. Let's go through it scene by scene. It basically starts with the morning of light, so Superman died. What I find strange is that it looks like she's touching his body here, doesn't it? Look, she's saying that she obviously didn't expect him to die before her, right? And here, oh, isn't this her touching his body? Let's take a closer look here. This isn't actually his body. And if it is, that fight we saw in the trailer, if it happens at the beginning, then Superman really did kill Apocalypse there, didn't he? At least Superman managed to defeat Apocalypse before he died. And that's exactly where it starts, with Superman's death and all the complications that arise from it, some of which we see in the trailer. Hey, folks, if you have any theories of your own, drop them in the comments below, okay? But anyway, I don't even need to say that the acting here, in my opinion, makes this the best Lois Lane we've ever seen in movies, TV series, everything. It's truly phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And here you can see the pain of the children, right? Jordan, John, everyone here, you know? The Kent family, and here, look, more of the cemetery, right? And so on. I actually believe it's not even a cemetery, you know? I think Superman Clark is being buried here on the Kent farm, right? In Smallville and all that, you know? Here are all the complications, see? And then the weight of it all on Jordan, right? The weight on Jordan to take up the mantle, huh? I mean, his father was already training him last season, but he's still so young, you know? The training's not even finished and he's already thrust into it, right? He's probably consumed by anger, don't you think? And there he is, our dear Superboy, looking at his suit, you see? Anyway, we're about to see Apocalypse here. I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Let's wait and see. Here we have Apocalypse, still alive, right? And here's the Fortress of Solitude. Do you think the Fortress of Solitude can sense that Superman is dead? Look here, you're hiding and you have to trust me. You can't fight this. Anyway, my hope before the series was cut short, well, it wasn't canceled, was it? But they advanced it, giving us a shorter season to wrap things up properly, with John eventually developing powers, right? Remember how he took that drug at the end to get superpowers, but he already has Superman's DNA, doesn't he? It would take some time for his DNA and powers to activate, wouldn't it? But now there's no time left, is there? Maybe there's a post-credit scene, or rather a hint at the very end, right? Here we see Superman's uniform torn, classic, isn't it? It's a pretty iconic image, don't you think? Reminiscent of the death of Superman. Cool. And then we have this Lex Luthor, man. He's like a biker. Davis. He's drinking Jack Daniel's whiskey, dude. That's hardcore. And here he's saying, guys, let's celebrate this moment, shall we? Celebrating Superman's death. Then Jordan comes in saying, hey, you're going to have to deal with me now, right? He looks like Spider-Man swinging through the air, doesn't he? So here's Jordan, and then Lex Luthor comes in and says, man, when you caught me by surprise here, you should have killed me. It's just like Thanos, right? You should have gone for the head. Anyway, you know, and obviously Lois is super worried, right? She's saying, Mom, you're not your father, you know? It's like Harrison Ford saying in the trailer, right? My God, you're Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers, are you? Anyway, right? Here, man, you're not your father, so just relax, okay? And here he goes, oh, you're not your father. Look, it's Lois and Lex Luthor saying this, right? And his self-confidence, you know? It's going downhill, isn't it? But man, this Lex Luthor is badass. He's really something. Then here again, the brothers are fighting, and he's saying, man, my father died. You're not my father, right? Because obviously he has superpowers. He's going to want to take care of his mother. He's going to want to take up the mantle. The weight has fallen on him, you know? I think he's right. He has to somehow fill that void, don't you think? From the role his father gave him, he has powers. He's the strongest. He has to protect the family, right? So this is Lois's father, right? And all that stuff, man, it just causes problems and such. And Lex Luthor got him. You're trying to be the hero? Oh, no. This is from the previous scene. Why would Lex Luthor go after Lois's father? Could it be that could it be that Lois's father found out Superman is alive or is he trying to bring him back, And then Lex Luthor saying, no, 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 no. Or it could be that, I don't know, it could also be the opposite, right? There's some threat in this season and Lex Luthor is saying, man, we need to bring Superman back. But even then, they didn't need to kidnap Lois's father, right? I can't remember his name. Comment it below. You're trying to... Yeah, once again, this subtitle isn't actually the original, right? This subtitle is generated by YouTube, so there's a delay. Then we have the satellite here. I don't know, the meteor exploding here. I don't know if he's exploding with some kind of force, whether it's Superman's heat vision or if it's the apocalypse. But we've already seen, right, that at least if that fight happens at the beginning, which I believe it does, Superman will die, but then he'll come back to life as always, right? But leave a comment below. What do you think? Did you like the trailers? Did it get you excited? Oh, if you haven't seen this series, for God's sake, watch it because it's the best series out there. And I'll say more, it's the Superman we want to see. The classic old school Superman, James Gunn, is going to bring us a classic Superman. But imagine if this guy, he's not, is he, folks? He's not, but it's as if James Gunn's Superman was the beginning of the career of the one we're seeing now. A Superman who's been through it all, went to Metropolis, came back. Everything we know about Superman, he's already done, right? Maybe not Kingdom Come, but anyway. And now he's got a son and a different vibe, but still, he's Superman. The good guy. The one who helps old ladies cross the street, That's it. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, okay? And share this video with everyone, folks. And if you...